Dixon. I got a small company in San Diego, California, with the name Dixon Rollerpack. My daughter and I, Marissa, about 8 years ago started the company, and the idea of the company is to make backpacking easier for people with a handicap or disability, or just for the everyday hiker. Today we're going to show you how to put them together and tell you about the two different models that we offer. What we have going on right here is called the 50-pounder. The 50-pounder is good for people somewhere between 5'4" and 5'8", or actually 5'9" even. And what it does is allows you to carry around 50 pounds of weight. When you get it out of the box, you'll receive the frame. You'll have 2 bars. You'll have a backpack and a wheel. This is how it should come out of the box. The first thing once you get it out of the box is this. There's an orange tag here and an orange tag over here. Yellow tag here, a yellow tag here. They may not necessarily be orange or yellow, but the colors will coordinate no matter what they do. First step would be taking the pins off of the frame. It's a split ring pin, and you can do it just by rotating it. And there's one pin. See, we got 2 pins. Alright. All that has to be done now is just take this. This says this side up. What it means is this side up. Just like this. Slide it right into there. Line up the holes naturally. Put the pin back through. Flip it over. Insert the split ring. One more side. Slide it in. Line up the holes. Drop it down inside. Flip it over and put on the split ring. Alright. Now you have the frame part assembled. The next part is actually putting the wheel on. You can do this with a 9/16 wrench and socket, or it could be a pair of pliers, a couple pairs of pliers, 2 wrenches, whatever it might take. When you receive the pack, it says remove for the wheel. This is just slightly on, so you just twist it. Pull the bolt out, take out this piece of PVC, set it off to the side. As you can see, the wire tie comes off, set it off to the side. Next thing is, we use a non-pneumatic wheel. It's made out of a fairly soft rubber. These are really good wheels. They last probably as long as maybe 1,500 miles plus. We've had guys walk across the United States only using 1 or 2 of them at a time. So it's a little tricky part of this, but washer goes on the outside, bolt goes through, put a little bit of that washer on there right there. Take this guy right here, slide it in between the forks. It's a little hard to wiggle around here, but the thing is, just a little patience. Even with me. Yeah, that's alright. Just try one more time. Just put it in here. Alright. Get it in there. You see the other side? It comes out that way. Just take this next washer. Okay, say it's a little bit of a tricky thing to do. So you're going to just take it through the next, right through there. Put on your final washer, so that's 1 out of 4 washers. Use this nylock. You can kind of see this purplish looking color. Sometimes it's white in color. It's a nylock. What you want to do is put this on here. Use your socket and wrench, one on one side, one on the other side, and tighten it all the way down. Now it's a little hard to tighten down because it's got to go through that nylock, but just keep on tightening it. And what you do, you tighten it till it gets snug. Nice and snug now. You can see how much of the bolt sticks out, so you know that you're there, and give it a spin. Perfect. That's basically all you have to do. Right now you got your frame, it's all put together, got your wheel on. The final process in this whole thing is putting your pack on. With the 50-pounder, you receive a pack. With the 75-pounder, you don't. It's only because of the extra material that it takes to build a 75-pounder over a 50-pounder. Now the best way to put the bag on is this. Get on this side of the frame. You got to the top of the frame on your left-hand side. There's 2 straps that go across. One here, and one down here. Fold them back, get them away from everything. Take your pack from the bar down to where you see these knots in here. The pack usually rides about halfway down, just about in there. The idea is to get all your weight as low as possible on the pack, on the frame. That gives you the best advantage. This whole thing is about a lever arm. It's kind of the same thing that the Indians did a couple hundred years ago. During that time we called it the travel weight. Today we call it the Dixon Rollerpack. Anyway. On there, fasten, tighten down. These straps should be really tight. Tighten them down to keep the weight of the roller pack from going side to side. Tighten down, and there's plenty of adjustments in the pack, in the snaps. You may need to adjust some of this stuff once you get your own pack on and see what you have weight-wise. From here on, now you got it. Frame, wheel, got your bag on. The last of the whole thing is dealing with the harness. Harness is a padded belt that's had these hooks in the back, one on each side, and a strapping much similar to that of a backpack. You can tighten it down using straps here, using straps here, and you can tighten up on the belt using the buckles down here. It's a double buckle, so you can pull it either way. So with this on, basically all you need to do now, kneel down, hook it in just like that, hook it in just like that. From here, a little bit of a trick here, just to show you. I stand, use my left hand first. It could be the right hand, doesn't matter. But see how I have this opened up like this? I reach through here, and I reach down, and I grab the center of the belt. As I pick up this, I pick the shoulder strap up, set it onto my shoulder, and rotate my weight around, resting my belt, find my other strap, put it up on my shoulder, and flipping it. At this point, you now have the Rollerpack. The Rollerpack's in full operational right now. You don't need your hands. A lot of people like to use hiking poles. I use a single pole. And it's time to go take a hike. All right.